And you just remember to tell them.
All right, day 53.
Jeez,
Is that right? Okay, let's count it. 53. I'm with my two assistants today, Bo Berryman and Meg Berryman. This is kind of sort of the last day of like the really vacation for me. I'll still be in Japan for another week or a couple weeks.
What?
Week or two, week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go home soon. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm going to work on my stuff and at the same time watch The Great Escape with Steve McQueen on Japanese television in English. And at the same time, oh, he got shot. That's gonna be permanent. Happens to the best of them. And at the same time, we're going to clone Five Nights at Freddy's because the kids have found that interesting slash scary.
No.
Anyway, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Poor fella. All right, what have we got? See what we've got for. Where we go? It's here. Rooks also dead, so we gotta figure that out too.
What happened to it?
Had a rogue agent that like committed some code that it shouldn't have. Hey, Bo, quit eating those. Don't eat anymore, okay?
What? Poisonous?
Yeah.
Too bad. Not many guys. Oh, well, that guy tried to escape again.
The guy that got shot?
No,
The guy that got shot died, right?
Yeah, the guy that got shot's friend.
Steve McQueen, king of cool.
He got caught again. Oh.
He's in trouble.
Again? Different guy. I know, but covered in dirt. They found Tom.
All right, so everything is complete. We've got 597 images, 52 sounds. All the checksums are verified, so it means like we downloaded the whole thing, not half the thing. Okay, there's our downloader. Okay, so here is what we actually have inside our directory. Ready? We have assets, all the images and all the sounds. We also have explanations, I think, of how this stuff all gets connected together. Because the problem is, like, all these images are just, like, numbered, and they're not even particularly in order. So those are in order, but then, like, we get other pictures of doors that are in the wrong place.
It's like you got doors and then suddenly Bonnie and then doors again.
Yeah, like, see, that was left door and right door mixed together.
And then you have Bonnie. Bonnie.
Although,
Oh.
is this order alphabetically or?
Connie Rooks not loading. Okay, Papa, go to the It's just Bonnie.
Guess not.
Go to the first picture and see what happens.
First picture? 0.
That's oh yeah. Number 2 is the creepiest one. Like they're all staring at you. They don't usually do that. The first one, West Hall. I wonder if they did that during day 5, but I don't know. I'm chicken. Go to day 5. Boop.
Oh no.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh no, it wants us to like visually inspect them and put them back into order.
What? Tell it to do it.
Is there any way that we can do this without verifying stuff visually? There are several video sequences that come out of connecting the frames together, and the frames aren't in order in the sequence. So how do we maybe even download them again to make sure that we can get the image sequences in the correct order? Why did we just download numbers that for our numbers rather than base our file names based on the website? We might have to download it all again.
I want to see this.
Okay.
Can I look at it?
You can do this.
Is there a Bonnie one? I see a Chica there.
Let's see what's in there first.
Strat. Oh, he must be watching Pirates. That's false.
A README is always the first thing you look at.
It's Bonnie. I'm gonna look at Bonnie. There you go. Wait, Bonnie's the simplest character. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Only if Bonnie is in West Hall, you will hear footsteps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't hear footsteps. It's a long way away.
Okay, Bonnie always goes back to camera 1B after leaving here. Okay. He attacked from camera 3 closet. What do you mean he can attack from the closet? Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Door down.
Hey, Bo. Upstairs inside my backpack, in the little pocket, is my glasses. Can you get my glasses case? It's the green case. Upstairs by my desk in my blue backpack.
Oh, 3 phases, yeah. Dum, dum, dum. Stage 1. Yeah, I know. Oh. Yes, that's why you check Pirate Code first, because if you check West Hall, it immediately triggers.
Hmm? Where what?
Foxy on stage 4 when he's basically he's going to run. Oh well, stage 4 is he's running, so that's when Pirate Code's empty. Will automatically trigger after 25 seconds if you do not if you do not check camera 2A, which is West Hall. If you check 2A, he'll automatically run. So you always check Pirate Code first, and then if he's not there, close the door, because then he'll start running. Foxy is stalled from every single camera. So the more you look at the cameras, the less Foxy moves, actually. It was the opposite.
Okay.
Little,
All right, let's see what we got
got it.
as far as files. We found a much better source and downloaded it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what? Organized source. Wow, we already downloaded everything?
Oh, he plays the Toriad or March theme, not Fall. Holy cow.
Hmm.
see if I can't find it.
Did you find it?
Can't find it.
Meg, you might get my glasses. They're my blue backpack, the zipper in the front,
Got it.
in the green case.
Baseball glove and bat. Baseball glove and ball. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for trying, but looks like it's got sitting on a dusty desk for a while or something. Axle grease on it. Can you please stop hitting me in the arm with the chair?
Mhm.
Good.
Actual.
Axle grease. It's just really thick grease they use on axles to make it slide better.
That thing is axle grease on it.
It's just kind of gross right now.
Wow.
All right. Foxy Sprint has 41 frames. Bonnie Jump Scare has 11 frames. Chica Jump Scare has 16. Foxy Jump Scare. Office Fan has 3 frames.
Not two. Why does the left one and the right work different? Title? Sorry. Can I have some? Please. I really like those. Glad us one time.
Oishine.
Why didn't you go shop? Please? No, though. Why? There's no.
Arigato.
Well, I want any of those. I know.
All right, here's kind of the test I'm giving it to see if it's gonna work. It thinks it knows all the scenes and stuff that have to go together.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say, all right, fine, put them together. And I bet it doesn't get it right. We'll see though.
We'll have part of Foxy in the middle of Chica's jump scare.
I don't have too high hopes for it. You wrap that up.
What's that?
Hmm? Oh, that is wrapped up as a you get. Oh, put that thing around it. That'll work.
What thing? This thing?
No, the hairband.
Mm.
So they dressed up.
That's nice. Why? Because they're beautiful then. And after they wouldn't look like prisoners.
All right. Mm, hmm. Hmm. Wow, my computer's slow for some reason.
It appears to be organized pretty well.
Yeah, I think it re-downloaded everything. I'm confused, to be perfectly honest.
Golden Freddy. But yeah, today I also got Golden Freddy. 4 FNAF fans.
All right, so we originally had these assets right here. like 500 images in just random order. Man, what's wrong with my computer? So slow. That's it.
My least favorite character is Bonnie.
Why?
Bonnie? He's so creepy. I hate him because he's annoying. Yeah, I hate his creepy picture in the backstage. I hate that guy. He's annoying to me. Chicas is also kind of annoying.
Oh, there, look there. Back. Ah, okay. So yeah, this is cool. It's organized
I
into
like that picture.
pictures.
Oh yeah, Bonnie. Oh my goodness, those are all the. Wait, can I see game over? Oh, that's also. Oh, I don't like that one. Wait, they all are different?
Hmm.
Paranormal. They're all staring at me.
I think that's Fast like every night.
Interesting.
Chica. Chica. Pretty. Freddle. Freddles.
The camera buttons.
Man, it organized them pretty well, actually.
Ah, okay. So it's recording versus not. There's all the lines. Static. Yeah, this is much better organized. We've actually got a starting point here.
We actually got folders.
Ready is two dot eyes in the back. Too close. So nothing. Too close.
Pirate
Too
Cove.
far. Crying. Oh wait, crying child.
I've seen that before.
Oh my goodness, it's right. The crying child.
You've never seen that before?
It's me.
It's me.
The crying child. That's like an important piece of lore, actually. Oh yeah, she did twitching.
Don't
Yeah,
poop on
she kind of break. Oh,
I go out real quick. Go back. Back.
Rules for safety. Don't
run, don't yell, don't scream, don't poop on the floor, stay close to your mom, don't touch Freddy, don't hit, leave before dark.
Thank you,
management. Don't poop on the floor.
I like the news articles.
Don't poop on the floor.
5 children. Yeah.
Wait, 5? What's the 5th one?
Oh yeah, that one. It's me. You're sorry. All of Foxy stages.
Working.
And it's empty.
Oh, you say that's twerking?
Yeah.
Sorry, out of order.
I don't even know what he's doing there. I can't see him at all. Bonnie and Freddy. Fred and Freddy. Empty. Freddy. Freddy stare. Stare all. Stare all. Stage all of it.
What's that for?
Super creepy. I don't know. Bonnie. He's empty. Like he's the only one that ever goes in there.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Oh. Okay, so just looking at the picture, you can see their
He's
path.
different. I want to see that one.
That's it.
Oops.
Okay, now I'll have zoom in while holding the change button.
Can't. It's
That's
really the size of the picture there.
What's on my side? Oh yeah, that happens.
Please stop moving me around, Bo.
Bonnie. No, that's Bonnie
Glitching.
twitching.
Golden
Freddy.
Freddy. That's what I
That's
saw.
what those.
I saw that.
So that's what you normally see.
No, that's
Terry
not
Tell.
what you normally see. That's
That's
what you that's what you normally see.
That's
We saw that.
that's
Freddy.
slightly rare, but that's ultra rare. But the Golden Freddy's ultra rare. You
Yeah,
never ever see it.
really rare. You almost never see him.
Good job, Swart. You're fired.
You've earned some overtime.
Oh, valued employee is $120. Employee of the
Employee of the
month is an extra 50 cents.
Wonderful.
You get to play an extra game. All right, all this stuff. Hallucinations.
Oh.
Yep, that's
Golden
Freddy.
Freddy.
I saw that. I saw that.
It's me.
Jump scares.
Wonderful.
Bonnie.
See, like he comes out of nowhere, and it's like no.
You always let your guard down on Bonnie.
Yeah, you almost like you forget about Bonnie, and then that's when he gets you. Man, Chica has so many.
She's about like 10 to 20 frames. Bobsy has
That's
20
Foxy's.
frames. See, I told you, he just peeks out. That looks like
Regular Freddy.
FNAF 2.
What's this?
I think these might be numbered wrong. Oh, anyways.
Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy. Holy. Yeah, there's. Yes.
Papa got a Golden Freddy.
Golden Freddy. Both saw it.
That's the jump scare.
Yeah, that's it.
Terrifying.
That's when the power's out.
He's actually got pretty eyes.
He does.
He kind of grabs you and then kind of knocks his head while he goes towards you and eats you. But I think of them like Freddy grabbing you, going, "The world is ending! Oh, the horror, the horror!" And Bonnie and Chica just panicking in front of you.
These little pieces of the monitor.
Oh, not in the right order though.
Yeah, something's a little bit off.
Do it again.
Nah.
Yeah. Some reason there, Papa, go back. There's a little thing there. What's that? Meg. Might be a small piece of floor.
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, it looks like
Shadow.
a little girl's hair. Oh,
No.
shadow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot better organized. I don't know how we spent all day yesterday downloading this, and we got it like in
Terrible order.
a few minutes here. I heard it in my head too.
Well, first of all, we were doing it in the car without any Wi-Fi.
Unknown. Oh.
Power outage. Oh, this is a different version.
You say so.
Yep, that's definitely that's definitely FNAF version 1.
Usage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, something's up, right?
On version 2.5. Ours doesn't have stars.
Okay.
What are those things?
Unused and unseen. I think this is where people just try to figure out. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's radar map.
Okay.
Okaeri!
Starch.
Just like randomly have Bonnie.
We haven't seen about this town being organized yet.
Oh yeah.
But the pictures are organized pretty good.
Snag. Bye.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, there's been an earthquake. There's been an earthquake.
Really?
Level 3, yeah.
Do you guys need help with anything? Starch. Water. Really?
Yep.
How long will that stuff last? I mean, it might be bad already, or it'll be good until tomorrow. No, I didn't want to pour it out on something that starch mixed and raw. It's inside a container in the refrigerator. 3/4 cup of kombucha, quarter cup of sugar, cup of water.
So it's wet.
Yep.
이거コンビニ買い物に行こう。
No, you
can
can
get down. You can get down.
うん
いや、じゃないと、それよりもさ、あれ、スターチ。お母さん忘れてきた。だから買いに行こう。行かないの So you can't make the mochi then. Is that okay? Oh. Which? You don't want starch. They're not gonna cook mochi. No, so we gotta waste everything. When you have to do it, that's a question. Well, you're the one who wants it. I'm saying I will tell always you will call me.
What's it doing now? Thinking?
So it's got all these things that I downloaded from earlier, and I'm saying just get rid of everything except for the stuff that was organized well, and keep the information about how they're used.
No, you're just waiting for it to do it.
Hmm?
No, you're just waiting for it to do it.
Yep.
Hey, Bo, you can also get gum there because I'm not going to give you this gum.
You need to talk to her, but you're staring at the television right now.
Why are we staring at Bonnie?
Desensitize ourselves to how scary she is.
What?
Desensitization training.
What's that?
Is Bonnie a girl or a boy?
Bonnie is a boy.
Bonnie's typically a girl's name. That's strange.
Bonnie is very.
All right.
Got it.
ちょっと忘れたものあって、俺連れてコンビニ行ってくるって言ってごめんね。なんですよ、いいよ。本当にこの丸さもの忘れてた。ああ、そうなんだ。
What about the desensitization thing? The first time I ever saw the Bonnie jump scare, I thought it was a purple monkey.
All right, so now we have audio and all the stuff we need. It's much better organized. I'm still not completely sure it's all there. It has Eesh. All right, now here's where it gets interesting. Somehow we want to organize this into a clone of the original game. So let's create a folder and put a brainstorming document in there. And we're going to brainstorm on what game engine we'll use. Maybe I'm working on a Mac, so we could do something in Swift if we really wanted to, or we could do something in JavaScript, so it's playable on the web. That's probably preferred. Or we could do some sort of bespoke proper true game engine, or maybe a combination, JavaScripty TypeScript game engine. We also need to figure out how to organize the application so that, like, we have a state machine for the characters and the proper modularization, proper components, proper API for each component, proper processes contained in each component. I want to make sure that it's simple and teachable because I'm teaching my kids how to build software. So let's create that brainstorming document and toss out some ideas in there for what we should do in all regards. I think we just missed the motorcycle scene.
I did.
You see it? Where he slid under the wire?
He slid under the wire?
I think that's what that was.
No, he tripped.
He tripped?
Or I think he did. I believe.
This one?
Just sitting on the wire, right?
Yeah, so this guy like goes underneath it.
This guy?
Oh, okay, so
No, he dresses up as the other guy.
is there like a jump or something? Right, it's gotta be a nope. It's gotta be the climax of this thing, right? Oh, we killed him too. Oof. Ouch. It's freedom on the other side. Oh well. Oh, this is it. So we're still watching, presumably.
So he didn't make it.
Yeah, I think we just spoiled it. Well, now he's in trouble. All right, so the part where he jumps over the fence. That's gonna be the big scene. They all went the wrong way. Do we miss it again?
No, it just goes back and forth from scene to scene.
Hmm. Did he shoot himself?
Why? Why did he do that?
I don't know. Did. Wow, they're all getting shot in the same place.
See, when you get shot in America, you fall over instead of going.
Okay. Create a new section at the end of the brainstorming document called decisions. One decision is going to be what engine platform I use, and it's going to be TypeScript and Phaser. This will probably somewhat change the application structure. This is kind of what I was hoping to do. Oops. Make sure our camera is still doing a thing. It did. Alright, so I've told it to create this brainstorming document that collects like what we want to learn and do it with it. And so it's doing a pretty good job. It says the goals, we're going to be able to re-implement Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's going to be pretty like like a little bit simplified version, and it's trying to figure out, well, how do we do it? Do we do it with what type of language and stuff? And I've decided to make it work on the internet with a game engine. So once we get that going, then we can build other games kind of like this. It says here's how the files need to be. So it's got like one big chunk for how the game as a whole works, and another chunk for like how characters like move around, how
And
the
the
actual
time
game
stuff.
operates. Yeah, timing and stuff. And then
And the characters themselves.
yeah, that'll be like individual things. Like character, I bet is like here's the idea of a character and how they move, and this is the specific thing. And then you have a presentation layer. It's like here's the pieces that go on the screen and play. Here's how you can input stuff, click and stuff. Yeah, okay. The whole game is gonna have different states. Like you start out at one state, the title state, and then you go into like getting ready to play and playing. Let's see.
Monitor open.
I guess that's what it is. Power out,
Mm-hmm.
jump scare, your favorite. We should have a game that is nothing but jump scare for you. It's like wow, wow.
I would hate that.
All right, so that's just basically walking through all the steps of the game. Character states. So a character is going to have their identifier.
Your name.
That's all it is in this game. Where they're located. AI level. I don't know that we need an AI level. I'm curious what
For
they want to do with
challenge
that.
It's yeah.
Hmm. Characters need an AI level. I thought I figured that each character just walked around based on a state map of all the possible standing places. And oh, he waited to the very end of that movie
Change the channel.
to change the channel. Well, I guess that's that. Hope they survive.
GG.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't do it. It's more complicated to explain it. Sorry, Gigi.
Darn it.
Nope, here we go. Turn it back. Nope, is this it?
Oh,
Wow, maybe right there. Is this the scene? This is done by Stundle.
Mhm.
Ready? This is where he jumps into the fence, right?
Yeah. That's the real guy right now. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they're losing altitude. They did.
Yeah, I think all the people that tried to escape died. Ah.
Ooh, took that wing right off. And put it back on. See that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I took the left wing of the plane off, and now it's reattached. I think I noticed about that. So apparently, the characters have different modes: roaming,
Yeah,
outdoor,
outdoor.
attacking.
I don't know what attacking is. Is that when they do the jump scare? Because it said Bonnie could attack from the closet, which makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, right.
So does attacking mean like they jump scare you, or do they go to the door immediately? Or I don't get it. Ah. Here's the motorcycle scene.
I thought he's supposed to jump over a fence, not breaking into a fence.
I know, right?
I no bore.
Nibble.
Sorry, no bore.
あ、でもさん、いませんよ。
Oh, there it is. Did it. Mm.
Starch.
Yeah, starch, dude.
Oh God.
All that, and he's like, I got my shirt on backwards. Do you see that? He looked at his tag.
Gigi 呼んで。
じいじ、ばあば呼んでるよ。
かな。
それでいいかな? Do what? Yeah, he came in. Possible event results: character move, character reach door, door jam, Foxy started sprint. So Foxy's got like an interesting special state.
You can see the game so far.
Yeah. So what we did so far while you're out is we're asking it to make up a brainstorming. Like, how do we really do this? And so it created this kind of long document, but if you skim it, it's not that long, actually. And it's like, here's what we want to do, and I want to make sure I agree with it. And then like, here's like how we're gonna build it, and do we want to use TypeScript or blah blah blah? And here's the pros and cons. I say we're gonna use TypeScript and Phaser. That's a game engine. So if you learn Phaser with this, then you can build other games in the future, right?
Mhm.
All right. And now I'm looking at the way it organized the files to make sure I like it. For instance, a real game has lots of files, right? You've made some real games, but it's always like one file only, or recently it's more files. Check this out. They organize it into Like the main thing is what runs the program. The app stuff handles like the top level stuff. Like there's the menu screen and then actually being in the game and game over, right? That's that. Domain is like how all the pieces work. Power systems, check that out. Game clock, power system, door systems. So this is how all the pieces of the game work. This is how the characters work. This is how you draw it on the screen and like make the little movies and stuff.
Got the idea.
Okay. Here's everything about a character. Character can have an ID, the location, the AI level, the next movement, and the mode.
Can I see the game?
We're just planning the game. This is how you actually make real games. You plan them and then you do them. You can't just say, "Hey, make Five Nights at Freddy's."
Yeah, let's play big Photoshop.
It's actually a very long movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, here's questions to decide. Answer that one, that one, that one. Oh, he escaped.
I don't think so. Is they were carted out of. They just got out of a truck.
Oh, they're just being assassinated now.
Yep.
Goodbye, everybody.
That killed him pretty fast.
It's not the famous Hitler movie. It's World War II escape movie. Was apparently a pretty good one.
Well, yeah. Well, they all died in the end, so not really. What was the movie called again?
The Great Escape.
目が大きくなるよね。でもちで抜きゃ。あったかいけど、お湯に入ってるときは膨らむけど。場所くるんだよね。
So did Steve McQueen die? Is he the one that ran into the freaking barbed wire fence on a motorcycle? That's never good for you.
He probably did. He was caught.
He was caught, but he obviously wasn't going to hurt anybody because he was in the middle of a barbed wire fence.
Didn't they assassinate the other guy though? And he didn't have a gun or going to hurt anybody.
I don't want salt on the table.
Ugh.
Ew!
Gross.
Don't throw them on the floor. This isn't your house.
It's not on the
Bo, hold your socks in the middle of there. There you go. Do you have an idea when dinner's gonna be tonight?
Nope.
Then we'll go upstairs and do an hour.
We might start before that. Should we call you then?
Oh yeah.
Are you starting to make it, Papa?
Okay, so whenever you want to make a game, you got to do like planning first
True.
and then like do the thing. You can't just say make the game. I mean you can, but it'll make some game and it'll be frustrating. You do planning at first to figure out what it's gonna make, and the thing I really like to show you guys is like how the pieces inside and how they work together. Then you can make sure it works.
I thought a squirrel was taking our towels, but it was Baba's hand.
Okay, update the decision a little bit. I want to change it slightly. Every night is parameterized by a set of characters where each character has its own state transition mechanism inside of it.
Alive.
The state transition mechanism says given the state of the game, which is going to be characters, locations, day of the week,
This on your shelf. Think of this on your shelf.
the time of night.
Think of this on your shelf. Yes. Cute, right? Yes.
then it's going to return a state update, like what the character's decision is to do next, and timing information about when it's going to make that decision. All right, I'm going upstairs. Enough of this for now.
You're doing real work now?
Yep.
Game starts to work.
You got to make it with me. I don't want to make the game by myself. Oops. Are you going to make the game with me, Bo?
Bye.
Whatever I make, it's going to be more boring than the original one. Yeah.
Hey, the movie ended.
Yep.
They were just shot.
So 60 people died?
Apparently, it's a true story, but very, 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 very fictionalized. Like, it's an American movie, so we had to make Americans halfway the hero.
And it's about the Nazis World War II.
There was apparently an escape that happened. Charles Bronson. Oh,
There's another one.
did we get in trouble for it?
Yes.
The thing says that if we don't turn it in, we'll have to pay for it.
Really?
Yep. Okay. So now make another document called implementation steps, which represents the super high level version of how we're going to implement this in a way that keeps the kids engaged and demonstrates something concrete and visual first. So probably just getting the assets working so that we can set in the control room, look back and forth, and open the camera screen. That'll be the first thing. And the next thing is going to be to get the camera set up so we can look at all the different rooms. And then we'll have maybe on the debug panel a direct canvas so we can manipulate the state of the game. Every aspect of the state. So where the characters are, um, and the characters do have some variations to where they are. The time of night, etc. Maybe that's it. And then next we're going to start setting up some of the gameplay stuff. This is where I want to describe to the kids what a state machine is and what the state transitions, the probabilistic state transitions are. And we can actually create some examples for the characters. Like we can make Bonnie go from one place to the next to the next. The state transition component is going to have a generic API so that it can be implemented in any way we want. It'll just take the game state and return like the game update. So internal to that, we can implement it directly as like a Markov chain type thing, or we can make a concrete implementation to keep the character on the rails where they do exactly the same thing at exactly a certain time. Um, at the very first, we're going to want to put together the game menu scene, and we won't need to worry about static and stuff at first. So they can just select new game and jump into day one. Does this sound about right? Does this sound about right? All right, now I can actually start working on Rook stuff too. So welcome to day 52. Actual Rook stuff. Nasty bug from yesterday that I'm only starting out to wrap my mind around. Basically, I'm storing the transcript so that whenever I rejoin a session that was running earlier, it will quickly replay and I won't have to depend on the agent client protocol to replay it. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not. Turns out, in one respect, it was a terrible idea because it's replaying, like, if the messages are too long, it's replaying too much information. I think one of the outputs from a tool call was just way too long. It choked the WebSocket and caused it a reconnect, and then the reconnect triggered it to replay its history, and it was memorizing the history over again. It's like those counted as new messages. So that just meant it was doing more and more and more and more and more work, and the health endpoint basically choked. It couldn't even. It was not registering its health anymore because it was taking all CPU cycles. Hello, YouTube watchers. I'm sure you said that a long time ago. This is a really lame live stream. It won't always be, but for now it is. I'm on vacation. While we're talking about the game state and the state changes for the game, and the character state and the state changes for the character, I want to make sure that I have a good idea of what all the possibilities are and make sure we're covering the bases. The characters can stand at several different rooms. Um, they can choose to make decisions at different intervals. Sometimes it's a roll of the dice and it's a short interval, and sometimes it's a longer interval. And it should be the character's configuration that sets that up. So, like, the character has their own brain, if you will, that is implementing the state machine. We don't have to worry about animations and stuff at the beginning. We'll stick those in as things get more interesting. Same thing with audio. But the game state is going to be associated with different images appearing in different locations. So however the presentation layer works, it's going to take the game state and present stuff. Also, when we traverse certain edges in this game state graph, it will trigger certain events like sounds to be played, footsteps whenever Bonnie is close to the door. Um, hmm. Also, Foxy kind of shakes things up because Foxy has a really unusual state where she has 3 layers, or he, whatever, has 3 layers of transitions. It's like the Foxy's curtain is closed, and then you can see Foxy's eyes peeking out, and then Foxy is like got its head sticking out, Foxy is moving away, and then the curtain is empty, so it's like 5 states. But during the time when the curtain is empty, whatever that state is, if you click on the hallway, you can see an animation and an audio of Foxy running down the hallway. And if you don't close the door in a couple of seconds, then the character gets the jump scare from Foxy. Then we need to make sure we're modeling that correctly as well. The game state is going to be the place where all the characters are standing, but also for Foxy in particular extra state about their level of readiness to run down the hallway. And so if the player chooses to look at the hallway camera whenever Foxy's activated, that needs to set a sequence of events happening where the game state changes from Foxy's ready to Fox is running, and that's going to be associated with a certain timestamp. And then when the player does not close the door in time, then we have to have a jump scare for Foxy whenever the camera goes down, or we need to be able to like physically put the camera panel down so that Foxy can make the jump scare. Anyway, I'm mumbling on purpose to see if we can figure out what all the states are. Help me figure out the states. And let's incorporate that in a decisions document. Take the decisions we had from the earlier document, and in the bottom of the brainstorming document, just reference the decisions document as the guiding document for how this thing will be implemented. And in the new decisions document, put in the game state, game transition discussion we're having now, and put in the prior discussion about the platform and technology we chose and everything else. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, for some reason, when I look at my screen, I see YouTube Studio, even though that's not what's actually on my screen. This has happened for a couple days in a row. Oops. Okay, day 52. Oh, great. Cool. So it's been there for like the whole freaking time. Sounds also have explanations, I think. Yep. An hour and 50 of looking at my YouTube channel. Good, high quality content. Well, I gotta fix that too. Else this makes for a rather boring channel. My screen. No. Grumbly me. Okay. Okay, it started again. The fact that I don't know why that's happening is disconcerting. Why do we have to record the transcript in the database anyways? Why can't we just rely on ACP to play back the transcript? I'm not sure that creating that option number one is really creating two sources of truth. The ACP session slash load is the original source of truth, and the ACP shaped playback was the second, was a copy of that source of truth. Maybe it would be better just to go to ACP again. Can you pull the exact message that produces the oversized WebSocket message? I want to see what it looks like and what caused all the problems. All right, while you're doing that, let's see.
I found the oversized ACP payload.
Alrighty. Mhm. Hmm. Oh well. That's a big file. It's true. Hmm. Mhm. Okay. Um, we hit this big error in part because we sent a giant tool response to the front end and it got rejected, and that started the whole cycle and downfall. Um, the only place that this is really used anywhere is in the presentation in the client. And in this particular case, we don't ever present that giant base64 blob of text to our users. So from the server's perspective, we should always truncate messages that are too large that we're sending over the web sockets. no matter the size, I guess. Hmm.
Laundry.
Hey yo.
Streaming.
Yep,
I guess you.
sure. Mm, mwah,
Maybe.
You do. Let's start and put this as one of the decisions in there. Next, let's talk about the possibility of getting rid of all database storage of transcripts for the time being until we know for sure that we need them. I want to understand the benefits, but also the unforeseen costs.
I recorded the size decision and trade-offs.
Mm-hmm. Move this decision two stuff into a brainstorming document. I want to have the brainstorming around decisions in one document and our decisions in another document. How's Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh no, it's dead. Oh. Here we go. Uh-oh, this is it. This is the bug. When the ACP server replays the transcript upon a session/load, what is the format of it? Are we getting one message per every single delta partial update, or are we getting one message per every logical user message, agent message, tool call, tool response? And how long does it take to load all that information? Whenever I restart pi.dev agent, it seems to instantly have the full transcript in memory. I don't notice a delay, so I'm hoping that session/load should be plenty quick enough. For the game state, what is meant by game phase? Time of night seconds. Mm. We'll see. I really like this call out here. You should specifically annotate it with separation of concerns. And if there are any other places inside of our guiding decisions here or implementation steps where we can have a teachable moment like that, like modularity, separation of concerns, extensibility, all that stuff, then just make a very, very, very terse note about it so that I can point it out to my kids. As I'm reading it, this section seems to be tying the domain model to the presentation layer. The state of the characters and the state of the game itself don't have to concern themselves with whether or not they're visible. So a character can enter one of the places on the map that is not visible in the cameras And as far as the domain layer is concerned, it's just another location. For the presentation layer, then we have to set up with what is visible on the cameras based on what the user is selecting. Right now, this is way too complicated. Length of night seconds is going to be the same for every night, so that's not a parameter that needs to be this deep at all. It doesn't need to even be in the game state. It's just a configuration parameter of the entire application. Same thing with power drain. We don't need movement modifiers. Instead, the night config really just needs to be an array of characters. And this is probably an okay place to use a class. A character has a name or identifier. And a character is going to have a pretty simple API. Given the game state, it returns a delta on the game state. This also means we have to introduce the notion of delta on game state as another class, and game state as another class. And game state can take a delta and apply it to itself. I don't know, what do you think? Is this the right direction or wrong direction? All right, what's this up to? All right, so I think we're gonna have a final decision here to get rid of the database storage of transcripts and the rehydration from database. Instead, let's completely and totally pull out that path. No compatibility code left over, no hint of it, no reminder that it ever existed. And let's instead depend fully and completely on the agent client protocol session/load for populating our sessions whenever we open a session. Once a session is loaded, it'll be present in RAM in the client, correct? So that we don't have to reload it every time we switch away from a session and switch back to it. It's only when that agent first is turned back on and that session that was closed is reopened, right?
I recorded the only transcript decision.
I'm starting to rethink one aspect of our character. Rather than having a decide method that takes a game state and returns a game delta, what if the character had its own agency as follows? Uh, it could choose when it wants to query the game state. And then after choosing that, it can produce the game delta. So in this way, basically a character, I don't know, subscribes to the game state. And when game events happen, each character is at least aware of them. But the characters can also be associated with internal timers, so that basically they don't make any decisions until a time has passed, and then they may choose to emit game deltas, which are picked up by the game object and incorporated into the game state. So this is a little bit of a new direction. Does this make sense? Number them and I'll answer them by number. One. Pick a let's use 10 kilobytes for a limit. That's more than anyone would want on their screen at any given time anyways. 2. I don't know what this is, you'll have to explain it to me. 3. I don't know the implications here. You'll have to explain it to me. 4. I don't know what options there are for ACP load failures, so I can't tell you the answer to this. I think often we want to retry if it's not a permanent failure. The concern is we don't want to retry and completely reload from scratch every time in a way that it's adding more and more work for every reload, which I don't think this is. Since we're no longer saving the information in the database, we're not resaving the reloaded data as new messages, which was a mistake from last time. 5. The old transcript tables should be physically cleaned up without leaving compatibility code. Delete them. Don't delete the databases, just delete those tables and delete them entirely. 6. You'd have to tell me what guarantees are on the table before I tell you which should be identical across Mac, iPhone, Android, and CLI. Typically, all of them. But since we're simplifying the model, I don't think it should be that hard. When a old session is restarted, then session/load should be called and it should play all of the messages. Let's keep going if you need to. However, I might very well implement it internally using this AI level approach as indicated in your document. By the way, inside our documentation here, may be mentioned appropriately in every document. I want to call out to this website whenever it's appropriate. Hmm. 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 Do that. If ACP has a way to know the boundary when all session/load information has been replayed, then we should use that. If ACP does not have a session/load end point, then help me understand why not. It seems like an important part of their protocol. For item number 3, I'm not really worried about these two cases. There's a single user, so if the user switches away from a session, then no events will come in for the session they've switched away from. If a session is active in the background, then the WebSocket should still be open on the client, even if the user is on a different session screen. Effectively, the client should be able to stay in multiple sessions. Is this not the way it's currently working? If this is the way it works, then the session will keep pushing events through the WebSocket and the client will pick them up even if the user's on a different screen. And we don't have to worry about missing items. So let's talk more about number 3. It seems like we could have a conceptual mismatch here if we're not careful. For number 6, I definitely agree, no rest transcript hydration. We're completely and totally across all clients removing any notion of storing the transcript in the database or rehydrating from that, period. Initial session open should use ACP session/load. Switching away and back for an ongoing session that's still active should retain the WebSocket connection and should just process in the background just fine. Yes, all client-facing ACP notifications are capped at 10 kilobytes. Yes, successful replay replaces session state. It never duplicates existing blocks. Retry and permanent failure behavior should be consistent across all clients. So yes, the UI might be slightly different. Certainly the CLI is considerably different, but the session lifecycle should be identical. Okay, so we've been working through the decision document. How does this change our implementation steps? Are they still roughly what they were, or should we think through them again? Mm-hmm. This sounds like a long-standing bug that I've wanted to tackle. Um, Often when I go back to a session, something happens and it reloads everything, duplicating in the UI all the messages. And so, since this seems like an error, then this is probably the source of the bad behavior I'm seeing, and we should just get rid of that. We'll go with the safe option for now for reloading via ACP whenever there is a genuine disconnect or platform suspension. Are we ready to update our to-dos at this point? I'm going to create a one-off skill for this Five Nights at Freddy's repository, um, where basically we need to set up a skill so that you will be a good tutor for my children as we are working through this. Um, for the skill, you need to know that you are teaching an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old about very high level software design principles. We're not going to worry about for loops and if statements and the low level stuff, but we want to teach things like separation of concerns, modularity, extensibility, um, etc. Whatever is a reasonable thing based on the work that we're getting ready to do. We need to teach um, very general things like classes and whatever we're using here, event subscriber, whatever pattern. And what we're going to do is inside a references file for this skill, we're going to have a we're going to actually pull in this implementation steps list that we created. And we're also going to create a class sheet template where each template has the work that we're going to accomplish and the concepts that we're going to teach, and we're going to tell the kids what we're going to build, tell them what to check so that they can see that something has changed, and we'll explain what happened to them. So the template should have like a setup so that we can do this, but also it needs to have a section to fill in about how the class went. And then the process for this skill is we're going to look through the implementation steps, figure out where we left off by looking at the class sheets references. There's going to be a reference directory called and it's going to have the filled out templates, and it's going to have the filled out templates for each of the classes that we've done, so we can look in that directory and figure out what to do next and kind of where the kids are mentally. And then we pull down another transcript, mark it in the YAML prefix information at the top that this is incomplete. And then let's take the kids through the steps. And as we're taking them through the steps, we'll just take notes about what happened. All right. Write that skill for me. Okay, git commit everything, and then let's just go ahead and get started. After you git commit, go as far as you can, and I'll come back and look at the results once you feel that you're complete with the work or blocked on something. But based on our conversation, you should get a long ways, if not getting to the end of it. All right, dinner time. Monologue. Hi. Angel 7372 1 sorry, X1E. Everyone's got really clever names. Anyway, done for the day. I've been working on two things. One is a Five Nights at Freddy's clone for my kids. I want to get them into this vibe coding stuff. They are, but I want to get them a little bit better into it. The other one is a trying to unscrew the way I do session loading, and as an intermediate starting point, I'm going to destroy all the session loading stuff and do the most naive thing possible, which is what I should have done to begin with. It might even be good enough. Should be a huge simplification of code though. All right, that's it. I'm out. Yes.